Another Friday, that means another installment of Fortnite Fridays. What is going on, guys? It's your boy TKD, 120 here, and today we're going to talk about all the new things that came to Fortnite this week. Now, first one here, a big topic at hand here that a lot of people are a little bit upset about, revolving around a thing that I'll talk about later in this segment. But first up here, the official Samsung and Epic Games collaboration has been confirmed. It is real, and if you buy the new Samsung Galaxy Note 9, you will get a bonus offer of 15,000 V-Bucks. It's $150 worth of V-Bucks that you can't even buy, I think, all at once. I think you can only buy $100 worth of V-Bucks at one time, so you can get the most bang for your buck here by getting this phone by doing it in one fell sweep. Now, for some odd reason, if you are getting this phone and you aren't a Fortnite fan, you can also choose to get a pair of AKG noise canceling headphones, or you can get both for just $100. So, you know, you know what I'm saying? So you can get both of them if you want for $100 as well. And, you know, hold up, my bad. Let me just clarify some things here. So you don't just buy the phone whenever you want, like the Note 9, and get these 50,000 V-Bucks. You have to pre-order the phone first between August 10th and August 23rd. So August 10th is, I believe, today. Yes, it is today, on Friday. And so you get, once you pre-order this phone between August 10th and 23rd, you will be able to choose either the 15,000 V-Bucks or the noise headphones, or you can get both for $100 extra. So that's how you can get those as well. But then you also get one more thing here, that is this Galaxy skin, and this skin is getting a lot of people pissed. A lot of people are very mad that they can't really get this skin or earn this skin unless you get one of these Note 9 phones or the Galaxy Tab S4 purchases as well. And so a lot of people were very upset that there was no way else you can get this, and technically you only have to play your account on a Galaxy Note 9 or Tab S4 to be able to get this skin in your account. So essentially what a lot of people are doing really is they're going to, you know, different malls or different, you know, cell phone companies and different displays where they have the phones out on display, going into Fortnite, downloading Fortnite, and then logging into their account so that you can be able to get that skin on all of your devices. Like, a lot of people are doing that. Not sure if that actually works. I saw a lot of people just trying it out, and they've been just hoping that that would work. So if that works, then I guess that's a way you can get the skin without actually buying the Galaxy Note 9 or the Tab S4. But if not, you're kind of out of luck at that point unless you buy one of those two devices. And lastly here, the Fortnite Android beta begins today on the Samsung Galaxy devices. So right now it is currently on the Galaxy S7, S7 Edge, S8, S8 Plus, S9, S9 Plus, the Note 8, the Note 9, the Tab S3, and the Tab S4. And so to be able to get this, you will have to, of course, go to Fortnite.com/Android to be able to download them straight to your device. It's not going to be on the Google Play Store. We talked about that last week, where they are trying to avoid that 30% cut of all their revenue. So definitely they are going to go and do it off the Fortnite website. And right now the Android Fortnite beta is only open for Galaxy devices, like I said before, but they will be expanding a list of devices that will be capable of running Fortnite on Android. That includes the Google Pixel phones, the Huawei phones, Nokia, OnePlus. There's a ton of them here on this list that I'll put on the screen where you can look and see. Hopefully, if you have an Android, if you have this phone, you should be able to get on the Fortnite beta here in a few days time. And next up here, we have the patch notes for version 5.2 this week. First up here, we got a new weapon here for the game called the double barrel shotgun. I did not get any time with this. I did not get any gameplay with this, unfortunately. I was trying to go look for them throughout this past few days, could not get any luck. But I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on this shotgun. I've heard that it's really garbage up close and everything, even when it's like dead up close. So not sure exactly how good it is. A lot of people are saying that's not good. I haven't tried for myself, so I can't say for myself, but it is available in epic and legendary variants. It can be found from floor loot, chests, supply drops, and vending machines. Delivers high burst damage at very close range, but damage falls off heavily at distance, of course, because the double barrel shotgun fires 10 pellets like other shotguns, has a larger spread and lower critical damage multiplier of 1.25, and a 2-second cooldown time when swapping weapons. Wow, that is a lot of cooldown time for that one. And the epic variant has up to 143 base damage per shot at extreme close range, and a legendary variant has up to 150 base damage per shot at extreme close range. And so again, not sure how it actually plays out in real time in the real game, but I've heard a lot of people say that it's not that good, so just be wary if you see it out on the Fortnite map. We also got a new LTM this week called Steady Storm. I actually have the gameplay posted up here on the video, and I get a sweet victory royale on this game mode, so pretty cool to see that as well. So what the summary is that Steady Storm Storm has one constantly moving storm closing in on the island. Stay ahead of it, take down the other players to earn a victory royale. And some details on the mode are that it closes in the course of 15 minutes. There are no save zones and circles. Keep an eye out on the map to predict where the storm will close in. The storm damage is 10 damage a second, so you will die pretty quick, and the storm is very, very high damage. And profile stats like KD and wins and challenges are tracked in this mode, so this will definitely count towards your stats and everything. And there is no way to predict where and when the match is going to end, because the circle is closing in constantly, but it's also shifting and moving, so it definitely has to keep you on your toes. You definitely want to keep a lookout on the map. What we did to win this match over here was that we kind of stayed towards the outskirts of the circle and went in with it as it closed. And so whenever we got in the gunfight, it'd be really easy to pick them off, because we would just down them and then they would die in the storm because they couldn't move, whatever. So we would do that a lot of times during this match. Definitely was a nice strategy. So if you are looking for ways to win city storms, I say do that. Definitely stick on the outskirts of the actual storm, so you're not taking damage, but you're walking with it, and you can take down the enemy teams. And this week, the vending machine got some love for today, for this week. So definitely the vending machines will spawn more often, cost less, and have increased chance of spawn at a higher rarity. So what we did here is with the common vending machine, the chances of it spawning have reduced from 7.27% down to 6.67, and the cost of materials have been reduced from 100 to 75. And then with uncommon vending machines, the spawn increased from 14.55 to 20%, and material costs reduced from 200 to 150. So it looks like they are making sure that these higher level vending machines spawn more often while also costing less. So it looks like it's a very, very good move here for the vending machines. The rare got the same thing as well, which was increased their spawn from 14.55 to 20%, and then their material cost reduced from 300 to 225. The same with the epic vending machine, with their spawn increasing from 5.45 to 18%. So a very, very high amount of percentage of spawn chance with the epic vending machine, and the material cost reduced from 400 to 300. And then lastly here with the legendary vending machine, the spawn chance increased from 3% to 8%, and then the material cost went from 500 to 375. And there's also a chance no vending machine to spawn at a location has been reduced from 54% to 26%. So it looks like they want vending machines to be more prominent in the meta, more prominent in the game, with them being more often, the better ones at that, more often, and costing a lot less. So very, very cool move to see with the vending machines. We also have some new upcoming cosmetics that have been leaked in the version 5.2 patch files. We're just going to go over all of them, see how they look and everything. And of course, this one is starting off with the Galaxy skin that we all saw earlier in this video. That is of course the one that's only for the Galaxy S4 and the Tab S something like that, the other Galaxy Tab device. So there's no way to actually get this one unless you get one of those two devices, so that's unfortunate there. The beat boss has been added to the actual store as well this week. Looks really cool. I like it, as well. The mullet martyr kind of looks like a person from Stranger Things. Really cool to see that. The panda team leader as well, that's also kind of like the other panda that we got from last season, so it's regular design panda and everything. The whiteout looks like a super dope skin. It looks a little bit like Power Range-esque to me, a little bit, with the helmet and everything, and the all white, looking pretty cool as well. The aerobic assassin, which is the female version of the mullet martyr, looks really cool as well. The overtaker as well obviously goes hand in hand with the whiteout. I believe the overtaker is definitely the male version and whiteout is definitely the female version, is what I'm assuming. We have the sushi master, which that dude looks like Pomage. Okay, what is going on? Pomage, get your bag, man. They're over here using your likeness and everything, bro. I want you to get that bag, Pam. Like, what is going on here? Look, that's Pomage, man. That's crazy. But next up, we have Exercise, which is looks like some aerobic type stuff there. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know what that is actually. The fillet axe, excuse me, which looks like we have a nice katana that looks pretty cool. We have the Jingu Bang, looking pretty dope. The patty whacker, which is of course a spatula. Of course that will go good with the beef boss, of course. And then moving onwards, we also have some back bling as well. The back plate looking pretty cool at that. We have the boombox, which, come on, that is totally me 100%. I gotta get that boombox. We got lane splitter, which this one, if they made the katana your axe, that would have been dope. But I don't think it is. That would have been sick. Or make a French fry it, or a bamboo stick with these deep fried and bamboo type of back blings as well. Ignition, which these are pretty much similar, except this one has like a little more black to it. I like that one a lot more. Definitely lends for a little bit more than Ignition. We got Chef's Choice as well, looking like we got some little Asian cuisine set up and everything, looking pretty cool right there. The Flying Saucer, which this one I saw last night on the store as well, and I saw a few videos of it. When you turn left or right, the mustard and ketchup spew out mustard and ketchup depending on if you're going left or right. So that one's pretty cool as well. Cyclone looking dope as well. The White Squall looking really clean, looking like very futuristic. I like it as well. Flying Fish as well, looking pretty cool at that. That's a really cool type of glider and everything. Then we have some emotes as well. We have Work It Out, Break a Sweat, obviously with that workout theme. We have Go Go Go, Llama Bell, I guess ring that llama bell like a cowbell, I guess. Not really sure. No idea. Hot Stuff looking pretty cool, and then Pumpernickel as well. So those were the leaked cosmetics that we'll be getting here. Some of them have already hit the store, like I believe the deep fried and all of the set for the beef balls have already hit the store. Obviously Galaxy you can get right now, but I think the others have yet to make it into Fortnite. Next up here, also in the version patch 5.2, we have some new leaked stuff here that could be consumables for new equipment in Fortnite. So it looks like we have some sort of grappling hook, a zip line, a prickly pear, and then hurt and heal. Not sure what these are entailing. Of course, the grappling hook and zip line, maybe those are one-time uses where you can get up to higher elevation, let's say a building really quickly. That might be cool. Or maybe zip line, you can get down from a higher elevation really quickly and stuff like that. So I'm assuming like maybe you shoot it in the ground, then you just go and run it off, you know what I'm saying? And the grappling hook the same type of fashion where it'll suck you up, I'm assuming. So pretty cool to see that. I'm not sure if they'll actually make it in game. Maybe these could be just leftover assets that they were thinking about putting in, but ended up not doing it. Who knows? But pretty cool to see that we could potentially be getting a grappling hook or a zip line here in Fortnite. Next up here, console players will also have the access of using their keyboard and mouse to play on console. A lot of people prefer this because, you know, a lot of people really enjoy the way the keyboard and mouse feels. They aim a little bit better, and honestly, it's a better way of playing FPS or a third-person shooter, in my opinion. Very definitely a lot more better from that sense. Me, I stick with my controller and everything, but a lot of people prefer the keyboard and mouse. But stated on Reddit here by one of the employees at Epic, they also stated that those that are using a keyboard and mouse on console will be placed in a separate pool of other keyboard and mouse players. So it's not that they will have an advantage over the you know, regular controller console type of servers. They will be separated and put in their own little type of you know, player base and everything, and you know, match pool. That way they can play with other keyboard and mouse players. And me, I think this is a great move. Honestly, it is very fair because, Leo, listen, like, let's just be real here. 9 times out of 10, the keyboard person will probably outplay, outmaneuver, and be better at aiming and better at shooting than the controller person. It's just a lot easier to aim with a keyboard and mouse as opposed to a controller. So definitely like how they're kind of making sure that it's a little bit fair. Yes, you can play keyboard and mouse on the console, but expect to be playing against other keyboard and mouse users as well. And then lastly here on the dock, of course, we cannot end a Fortnite Fridays without doing the weekly challenges here. So we have a few challenges here for season 5, week 5, excuse me. The first one here is to search chests in Junk Junction. You have to search for 7 chests, of course. Shouldn't be that hard, but do be very wary that a lot of people tend to land in these spots with the chest. So make sure that you know that once you get into the match and land Junk Junctions, there can be a lot of other people with you as well. You have to use 3 rift portals as well during this week, so that one should be pretty easy. I think I've already done 2, so I can do 1 more and I'm good. You also have to eliminate 3 opponents in a single match, which if you can't do that, then stop playing Fortnite. I don't want to tell you. You also have to do some damage to players with a clinger, stick bomb, or grenade, 300 to be exactly. So we've already had this. I believe this season we had it as well, but like, I think it was like get 3 kills. Now you have to just deal damage, so you don't have to kill them, but you have to just deal damage with those 3 specific equipments. I mean, one of the others. You also have to now hit a golf ball from T to green on different holes, 5 different exactly. So there are guides to this. Not really sure how you would actually do this. I've never done it, so definitely I will link a description. I will link in the description, excuse me, for a guide for that. You also have to follow the treasure map from Snobby Shores. That could, you know, be whatever it is, guide in the description as well. Lastly, you have to eliminate opponents in Shifty Shafts, and that'll be 3 of them. So you have to kill 3 people in Shifty Shafts. But that is all we got here for Fortnite Fridays, guys. If you want to join me, make sure you like the video, as well as subscribe to PlayStation Shorts to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Make sure also, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Let me know all your thoughts down below on what you think about all the new leaked skins, about all the changes that they did with the vending machines and all that stuff like that. How do you feel about the double pump if you've ever tried it? Not the double pump, you know, our old double pump, but the actual double barrel shotgun. Let me know how you feel about all of that. Thank you for watching, and as always, catch you in the next one.